Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park West. I'm Acacia Courtney here with Ron Nicoletti. It is our second to last day here at Gulfstream Park West. We have the Gin Rummy Champ, the Grade 3 Turf Handicap, and the Grade 3 My Charmer. Should be a fun day.
Yeah, let's take a look at those track and weather conditions.
We start the afternoon with the fast main track and a firm turf course, the first of 11 on the program on turf and a mile and a 16th. Climers in for a price tag of $8,000. A field of 10, the race time favorite, number 4, Exclusive Strike.
And they're off at Gulfstream Park West. Mongolian Sunday breaks well, so does All Over Me from the outside. Exclusive Strike has a bit of speed. Here comes Lay It Down. High Quality Prince along the hedge, and it's going to be High Quality Prince now to take the lead. Dave Hote will take the second position. All Over Me trying to drop down from the outside in third. Mongolian Sundays in the fourth position as Ghostly Spaniard moves into fifth. Zippy Zappy going to be a little wide into that first turn. Let's Lay It Down is saving ground towards the back with Island Dude. Exclusive Strike is second to last, and Velardo is the trailer. High Quality Prince shows the way, up by a length and a half. Dave Hote right there in second. The gray Mongolian Sunday along the hedge in third. All Over Me's in fourth. Ghostly Spaniards under a tight hold in the fifth position. Zippy Zappy trying to save some ground now in sixth. Following that one is Lay It Down, Island Dude, Velardo, and the trailer Exclusive Strike. So they didn't go too fast for that opening half, and High Quality Prince shows the way. High Quality Prince still up by a length. Dave Hote right there. Mongolian Sunday looking for a seam now in the third position. All Over Me starts to drop back a bit. Ghostly Spaniard trying to move up inside of that runner. Zippy Zappy continues to be wide. Lay It Down. Behind that one, Island Dude. Velardo starts a rally from the back. Exclusive Strike's going to have to pass them all. As they're into the far turn, it's still High Quality Prince and Dave Hote. High Quality Prince with the lead. Dave Hote All Over Me trying to re-rally now. Mongolian Sunday trying to find some run on the inside. Here comes Zippy Zappy out wide. Velardo is going to be very wide. Exclusive Strike's got to get going now. High Quality Prince with the lead. Here comes Lay It Down along the hedge as well. High Quality Prince with the lead. Here comes Zippy Zappy up on the outside. Zippy Zappy trying to nail High Quality Prince. Exclusive Strike out of nowhere. Here comes Exclusive Strike up on the outside. Exclusive Strike to win. Zippy Zappy finished second. High Quality Prince finished third. Close for fourth between Lay It Down and Velardo in 1:44 flat.
Big stretch kick from number 4, Exclusive Strike, who scores in the opening contest under jockey Trevor McCarthy, who notches his first GPW victory. Chasing trainer Jason Service gets a score today for Mr. Amore Stable. Second, number 10, Zippy Zappy. Third was 1, High Quality Prince. To the second race now at 5.5 furlongs. Climers in for a price tag of $6,250. They've not won 3. A field of 8. The betting favorite was the 8, Solfatara.
And they're off. Solfatara breaks well from the outside. Here comes Light Our Way, and Light Our Way goes right out to the front. Solfatara up on the outside in second. Exclusively Dixie moving up with Katira Rock. Slava is now 4 lengths off those leaders, now dropping back into the 6th position behind Miss Regal Light. The 2 trailers, Sherry's Win and Red Hot and Boom. Light Our Way shows the way into the far turn. It's Light Our Way. Now up by 3/4 of a length, Solfatara. Moving up nicely into the second position, Exclusively Dixie in third. Katira Rock trying to make up some ground from the 4th position. Miss Regal Light, Slava's dropping back a bit. Sherry's Win trying to run on. And still the trailer, Red Hot and Boom with a 1/4 mile left to go. Solfatara has come up to Light Our Way, and Solfatara now up by a length. Katira Rock is coming up outside of Exclusively Dixie. Some late run coming from Sherry's Win. Miss Regal Light down the outside with Slava, but Solfatara's got the lead with a furlong left to go. Solfatara approaching the 16th pole. Sherry's Win running up into second, but Solfatara's out in front, and way out in front. It's going to be Solfatara to win. Sherry's Win ran on for second. Katira Rock third. Slava finished fourth. Closer fifth. Red Hot and Boom and Miss Regal Light in 1:05 and 2.
Favorite gets the job done in today's second race as number 8, Solfatara, draws away for an easy score under jockey Jose Alvarez for trainer Larry Bates and Bluestone Thoroughbreds. Late run from 4, Sherry's Win got her second money ahead of 6, Katira Rock, who ran on to be third. We'll take a brief timeout. There's more great racing action, including stakes action, up next right after this.
There's nothing like opening day. Excitement, drama, glory, and fortune all wrapped up in one perfect day. The time draws near. The time for champions. Another epic season of world-class thoroughbred racing is finally here. Saturday, December 3rd, opening day of Gulfstream Park's championship meet, featuring the $1.1 million claiming crown. Champions will rise, crowds will soar, everyone will witness. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
We're back now for the third race, the first of 3 stakes on the Saturday card. This is the Gin Rummy Champ on turf at 5 furlongs for $75,000 in guaranteed purse money. A field of 8 went to the gate. The favorites included 1 Summation Time and 5 El Dio.
And they're off. Dreaming of Gold broke a step slow. Zeus Odin asked for speed up on the outside. Zeus Odin right out to the front. Summation Time up close in second. Posse Dream now takes that second position. In between runners is Beantown Saint. Those 3 are in behind that runaway leader, Zeus Odin. El Deal's in the 5th position, followed by Rainbow Air. The 2 trailers, more applause than Dreaming of Gold. Zeus Odin into the far turn, pumped up on the lead. Zeus Odin still up by 3. Summation Time travels well along the hedge, now in the 2nd position. Beantown Saint right outside of that runner. Posse's Dreamin' has now dropped back into the 4th position as here comes Rainbow Air. And Rainbow Air is coming after those leaders as Summation Time has now taken the lead. Zeus Odin can find no more, but here comes Rainbow Air right outside of Summation Time. These 2 throwing it down. Summation Time on the inside. Rainbow Air getting the measure. Rainbow Air, Summation Time. Rainbow Air extending, and Rainbow Air wins the Gin Rummy Champ. Summation Time finished 2nd, got close for 3rd between Beantown Saint and an onrushing El Deal in 56 seconds flat.
Number 4, Rainbow Air, gives trainer Jason Service and Trevor McCarthy their 2nd winner of the afternoon as he rolls home for the score for owner's new farm. Again, Trevor McCarthy on board for Jason Service. Number 1, Summation Time, given every opportunity, just out-kicked while 2nd, ahead of 5, El Deal, who rallied to be 3rd. On to the 4th race now, 6 furlongs the journey. Climers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 9 went to the gate. The betting favorite on the class drop, number 4, Artie's Bourbon Girl.
And they're off. Artie's Bourbon Girl breaks well, but so does Pink Mama. Pink Mama right out to the front. Sultry Town Cat moves into the 2nd position. Coco's Cat is outside in 3rd. Further out is Baby I'm Worth It. Moving up in between runners is Artie's Bourbon Girl. Lucky Bella trying to get up with those leaders moving up the rail. Now holds about that, shares that 3rd position with 4 of the runners. In behind them, 3 lengths back to Blazing Diamond, another 4 back to kicking in, and the trailer. Riders lost the irons on Pom Pom Power. Riders lost the irons on the 1, Pom Pom Power. Pink Mama has the lead. Pink Mama up by a length. Baby I'm Worth It moving into the 2nd spot. Dropping back is Sultry Town Cat into 3rd. Artie's Bourbon Girl in the orange is now moving up in the 4th position, coming after that leader. It's Pink Mama travels well with a 1/4 mile left to go. Baby I'm Worth It to the outside. Artie's Bourbon Girl looks to be the main rival, now moving up outside of Pink Mama. These 2 look to have it to themselves right now. It's Pink Mama on the inside, Artie's Bourbon Girl. Late run coming from Blazing Diamond down the center of the track. Also trying to hang in there is Baby I'm Worth It, but Pink Mama showing no signs of stopping at the 16th pole. She's up by 3, and it's going to be Pink Mama, Edgard Zayas to win. Artie's Bourbon Girl finished 2nd. Baby I'm Worth It 3rd. Blazing Diamond finished 4th, kicking in, finished 5th. Then 1, 10, and 3.
Number 4, Artie's Bourbon Girl, encountered some traffic trouble going down the backstretch, and that allowed number 5, Pink Mama, to braven up top, and she holds firm to win it under jockey Edgard Zayas for trainer Angel Rodriguez, owner Frank Calabrese. Pink Mama sent off at 7-2. 2nd, 4, Artie's Bourbon Girl, ahead of number 8, Baby I'm Worth It, who finished 3rd. Race number 5 on the afternoon, the co-feature race of the weekend at Gulfstream Park West. This is the Grade 3 My Charmer handicap on turf at 1.16 miles. A field of 9 went postward. The betting favorite, the speedy Isabella Sings.
And they're off. From the inside, Strike Charmer has some speed. In between runners, Sparkle Factor, Isabella Sings up on the outside. It's going to be Isabella Sings to take the lead. Dad's Princess at the hedge now takes that 2nd spot. We'll fight for that 2nd spot with Artesian, who now takes that 2nd position. Dad's Princess back to 3rd. Sparkle Factor in 4th. Seacoast, tight hold in the 5th position. Along the hedge is Secret Someone, who's in 6th. Behind that, Stormy Victoria. 2 at the back, Strike Charmer. and Susie B. As they move around the first turn, Isabella Sings showing the way. Isabella Sings extends by about 2 or 3 lengths. Artesian back to second, another 2 or 3. Back to Dad's Princess in third. Sparkle Factors in the 4th spot. Seacoast in the red cap now progresses along the hedge in 5th. Stormy Victoria still in the 6th position. Further back to Secret Someone, Strike Charmer, and Susie B at the back. Less than a half mile to go. Isabella Sings the one to catch, and she's doing it nicely on the front end. Isabella Sings still up by a length and a half. Artesian right there in second. Gap of 5. Back to Dad's Princess. Seacoast continues to progress. Now in the 3rd position. Storm and Victoria trying to get going from 5th. Dropping back there was Sparkle Factor. Strike Charmer with a lot to do. Quarter mile left to go, and Isabella Sings looks very tough at the top of the stretch. Isabella Sings with the lead, but here comes Seacoast. Dad's Princess. Artesian trying to run on Storm and Victoria. Isabella Sings with the lead. Seacoast catching with every stride up on the outside. Isabella Sings approaches the 16th pole. Seacoast trying to get there up on the outside. Seacoast coming after Isabella Sings, but it's Isabella Sings to win the My Charmer. Seacoast finished second. Dad's Princess for third in 1:41 and 2.
Number 8, Isabella Sings, is allowed to settle in on top, and her class prevails in this year's My Charmer handicap as she takes them all the way under jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Todd Pletcher and Sienna Farm. Second, 7, Seacoast ahead of 2, Dad's Princess, who gamely hung on to be third. We'll take a brief timeout. We'll be back with more great racing action on a Saturday from Miami Gardens right after this.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back now for race number 6 at 1 mile over the main track. Climers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch number 3, Kim's Cheese Strike. Scratch the 7, Boys of Thunder. Matt Rispoli on 6, Chevron Light. 7 went to the gate. The favorite was the 4, 1 million.
And they're off. Slow start for Chevron Light. 1 million asked for speed, and so is Schweetz. It's going to be 1 million to take him into the first turn. Schweetz on the inside in second. Phil's Comprise a bit wide in third. Moving up in between runners was Thunder Fleet in the 4th spot. Chevron Light trying to make up ground after the slow start. Is coming around those rivals. Towards the back is Sky Guy and Kid's Kid. 1 million has the lead, 1 million up by a length. Phil's Comprise will now apply some pressure now from the outside in second. Chevron Light continues to progress in third. Schweetz is in the 4th position along the rail, 3 lengths back to Thunder Fleet. Kid's Kid and Sky Guy are the trailers. 1 million has the lead, 1 million up by a half length. Phil's Comprise right there in second. Chevron Light continues to be wide now in third. Schweetz gets a pretty good trip in the 4th position at the rail, 2.5 lengths off that leader. Kid's Kid has made up a lot of ground now in the green cap. It's in the 5th position. Thunder Fleet still second to last. Sky Guy is being asked for the effort. It's at the back as they move towards that far turn. 1 million the one to catch, 1 million. Still up by that half length. Phil's Comprise has been there all the way. Phil's Comprise right up there on the outside. Kid's Kid continues to progress as Schweetz is now dropping back with Chevron Light. Sky Guy is starting a rally from the back as they approach the quarter-mile mark. 1 million has the lead, and 1 million doing it well so far. Phil's Comprise hasn't made up the ground yet. Here comes Schweetz from the inside. Kid's Kid trying to run on with Sky Guy. 1 million still the one to catch. A furlong left to go. 1 million up by 2.5. Kid's Kid is coming after that runner. Here comes Kid's Kid. Late run on the outside from Sky Guy and Thunder Fleet. 1 million is looking for the wire. 1 million still up by 2, and 1 million will win. Kid's Kid finished second. Sky Guy third. Thunder Fleet for fourth. Then Schweetz finished fifth. Then 140 and 1.
1 Million had been sprinting in his last couple of races with no success. He takes his game around 2 turns today, and that proves a more fruitful outcome as he gets the score under jockey Josie Gomez. Owned and trained by Gilberto Zerpa, the favorite wins race 6. 7th race of the afternoon to co-feature the Grade 3 Tropical Turf Handicap at a mile and a 16th over the turf, $100,000 in guaranteed purse money. Scratch number 8, Coping Away. 8 went to the gate. The favorites included 2, Coalport, and 6, Rose Briar.
They're off in the Tropical Turf Handicap. Granny's Kitten breaks well, so does Rose Briar from the outside. Applicator has some speed. And also trying to drop down is Andrea's Reward. It's going to be Applicator to put ahead in front. Applicator now takes the lead. Rose Briar will go back and forth for second with Coalport along the hedge. Out a little wide is Andrea's Reward, who's now in the 4th position. In behind them is War Correspondent, who settles in nicely in 5th. Granny's Kitten outside of that runner. 2 trailers, Lubash and Manchurian High. Applicator has the lead. Applicator up by a length. Rose Briar travels well and moves right there in second. Andrea's Reward a little wide in 3rd. Coalport saving ground. Now takes that 3rd position away along the hedge. Granny's Kitten is outside of War Correspondent, about 2 lengths back to Lubash, and the trailer is Manchurian High. Applicator going to try and take them all the way. Applicator up by 3/4 of a length as Rose Briar continues to stalk in the 2nd position. Coalport hasn't been asked yet. Nice spot there at the hedge in 3rd. Granny's Kitten is moving up. War Correspondent is in 5th. Dropping out of it is Andrea's Reward. Moving past that one is Lubash, and the trailer is still Manchurian High as they're into the far turn. Applicator is now awaiting the challenge from Rose Briar. Coalport is just waiting for the cue. Coalport traveling very well along the hedge as they hit the top of the stretch. Rose Briar has the lead, now tipped out is Coalport. War Correspondent is going to try and come up the inside. Applicator trying to hang in tough, and here comes Lubash, and Lubash has come from far back. Rose Briar still the one to catch. Lubash trying to get there up on the outside. Rose Briar on the inside. Lubash getting there with every stride. Lubash had to check there. Rose Briar is going to get to the wire first. Rose Briar to win the Tropical Turf Handicap. Lubash finished 2nd, got close for 3rd between Coalport and War Correspondent in 1:42.2.
Some contact in deep stretch of this year's Tropical Turf Handicap. The 6, Rose Briar, crosses the wire first, but that victory was short-lived as the stewards disqualified him for interference and placed him 2nd behind number 3, Lubash, who becomes the winner. This is the 2nd time Lubash has won this race. He won it back in 2014. Owned by Alu Ben J Stables and trained by Christophe Clement, Joe Bravo was the winning rider. On to the 8th race now, 6 furlongs over the main track, an allowance optional claiming race. Claim price here is $16,000. Rider change on 1, Always Thinking to Joe Bravo. Scratch 8, Card Spun. The favorite was the 1, Always Thinking.
And they're off. Celebrity Star breaks well from in between runners. Pure Bliss to the outside, and Runaway Train. Those 3 have the early speed. My Awesome Mom sits in the 4th position, about 3 lengths off that lead. Zyar Destiny has now moved into 5th. Inside of that runner is Jamie's Dancer, Princess Dom, Single Broad, and the trailer is Always Thinking. 4 furlongs left to go, and it's Celebrity Star with the lead. Luca Panici has Celebrity Star up by 2. Runaway Train now moves into the 2nd spot. Pure Bliss dropping back a bit in 3rd. My Awesome Mom is a bit wide, but is moving up from the 4th position. Jamie's Dancer is inside of Zyar Destiny. Always Thinking is being asked for the effort. Princess Dom and Single Broad at the back as they approach the 1/4 mile mark. Celebrity Star still with the lead. Runaway Train comes right up to the outside, and these 2 head and head at the top of the stretch. Runaway Train on the outside of Celebrity Star. My Awesome Mom has been a bit wide, but is running on. Pure Bliss trying to get back into it. Always Thinking with a bit of rally. Celebrity Star and My Awesome Mom comes up outside of Runaway Train. Approaching the 16th pole, My Awesome Mom up on the outside of Celebrity Star, and it's My Awesome Mom to win. Celebrity Star finished 2nd. Runaway Train finished 3rd. Always Thinking finished 4th, then 1:11 flat.
Number 9, My Awesome Mom, freshened up since her maiden score, comes back with a vengeance and wins back-to-back races under jockey Amisael Jaramillo for Alters Racing Stable and trainer Dave Casson. Number 5, Celebrity Star, ran well to be 2nd, ahead of 4, Runaway Train. She makes a nice Florida debut, hung on to be 3rd. 1, Always Thinking, finished 4th. On now to the 9th race we go. 5 furlongs on turf. Claimers in for a price tag of $8,000. Jorge Ruiz rides 5, Magnanimous Mine. 11 went to the gate. The betting favorite from the rail, Starship Mars.
And they're off. Cosmic Flash breaks well from in between runners. So does Grand Junior up on the outside. Grand Lord is asked for speed, and so is Starship Mars. Starship Mars moving up inside of Cosmic Flash, but Cosmic Flash is a neck in front. Starship Mars back to second. Grand Lord in third. Grand Junior settles in the fourth spot. Eric's Talisman has Mongolian Party outside of that, with Little Red Devil also in there is Ready with Honor. 2 lengths back to Magnanimous Mind, Fancy Flash, and the trailer is Partiga's Way. On the front end, Cosmic Flash is lighting it up on the front end. Cosmic Flash is clear by 5. Starship Mars has dropped back a bit. Grand Lord trying to run on with Grand Junior, but it's Cosmic Flash at the top of the stretch. Cosmic Flash still with a big lead, but here comes Starship Mars. Grand Junior is looking for room, and here comes Grand Junior with momentum. Grand Lord right there with Mongolian Party. Eric's Talisman trying to run on. Cosmic Flash getting tired with a 16th to go. Starship Mars trying to get to that leader. It's Cosmic Flash, Starship Mars, late Starship Mars to win. Cosmic Flash ran a good second. Grand Junior finished third in 57-3.
Number 7, Cosmic Flash, blazed the trail at the top of the stretch, but inside the final 16th, he got a little leg weary, and that allowed the favorite Starship Mars to close up the rail to nail him on the wire. Owned by Starship Stables and trained by Steve Dwoskin, Nick Juarez on board for the winning ride. Solid run from Cosmic Flash, who was second ahead of 10 Grand Junior, who was best of the rest while third. We'll take a brief timeout. Don't go anywhere. The late daily double from Gulfstream Park West comes your way right after this.
January 28th at Gulfstream Park, an icon takes flight. The world's richest thoroughbred horse race. 12 of the sport's finest horses. One race. $12 million on the line. Watch, wager, witness. Go to PegasusWorldCup.com for more.
We're back now for the 10th race of the afternoon, the first half of the late daily double. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250, 7 furlongs the journey. Scratch number 1, Curlin's Gem, a field of 11. Betting favorites included 2, Totally Evil, and 3, Stableford.
And they're off. Breaking inward was Gloton, who has some early speed. Crazy Frank C shows some early foot as well. Crazy Frank C with the lead. Metroliner from the outside. Totally Evil now takes that second position away and might move up to challenge for that lead. Cold Blood is in the 4th spot. Dr. Goldfarb outside of that runner. At the rail is Stableford, and behind them is Gloton. General Shama is going to be a bit wide, about mid-pack. Beantown Skipper towards the back was Smoking the Field. And the trailer is Angel C. Pressured lead on the front end. Crazy Frank C has the lead, but not by much. Stableford has moved up to challenge for that lead. Also moving up on the inside is Totally Evil. 4 across the track with Metroliner in the mix as well. Cold Blood sits in behind those 4 in the 5th position. General Shama has made up some ground now from 6th. Following that move is Gloton. Dropping back a bit was Dr. Goldfarb. Angel C trying to rally from the back. Just now passing Smoking the Field. Beantown Skipper is the trailer as they hit the top of the stretch. And it's Totally Evil on the inside. Stableford right there. Metroliner up on the outside. Down on the inside, Cold Blood trying to make up some ground. General Shama has come from far back, but it's Totally Evil with the lead. Coming up the rail is Cold Blood. Coming after that lead, General Shama's got a lot of momentum, and here comes General Shama up outside of Totally Evil. Totally Evil finds more on the inside. Totally Evil trying to hold them all off. Totally Evil to win. General Shama finished second. Tight for third, looked like Cold Blood. For an oncoming Crazy Frank C in 1:23-2.
Number 2, Totally Evil, switches barns and gets back to the winner's circle in race number 10 today. He prevails gamely under jockey Marcos Meneses for trainer Henry Colazzo and Henco Incorporated. Second 10, General Shama in front of 4, Cold Blood, who held third in front of 6, Crazy Frank C, who completes the super. Saturday finale on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Maiden Climers in for a $10,000 price tag. A late scratch of number 2, Johnny Cash, a field of 10. The betting favorites were 10, Gun Street, and 11, It's My Valentino.
And they're off. Stanowski asks for speed from the inside. It's my Valentino from the outside post, and it's Stanowski up by 3/4 of a length. It's my Valentino in second, Traffic Express in third. All the News is in fourth. There's a few of those towards the back are going to go wide. Gun Street is now 4 wide. Mid-pack going 5 wide there was Leroy's Image. Again, those runners mid-pack. They're followed by El Globo. 2 at the back, Dreamin' of DeWild and Cold as Ice. It's a pressured lead. Stanowski has company. Stanowski with the lead, but It's My Valentino comes right up to that runner, and they're now head and head for the lead. All the News got up there with the leaders as well, is now back about 2 lengths back in third. It's another 4. Back to Traffic Express, followed by Gun Street, who's progressing. Leroy's Image is trying to save a bit of ground down the backstretch, dropping back El Globo, Cold as Ice. And far, far back to the trailer, Dreamin' of DeWild as they move into the far turn. Stanowski has the lead, but for how long? Stanowski and It's My Valentino. They've been at it since they sprung the latch. It's My Valentino now edges clear from Stanowski. All the News trying to run up. Leroy's Image is progressing from the 4th position. Also running on the inside is Traffic Express, but It's My Valentino has the lead. It's My Valentino, the one to catch. Here comes Traffic Express on the inside. Traffic Express coming after It's My Valentino and catching with every stride. As they approach the 16th pole, It's My Valentino finding more. Traffic Express one final time. It's My Valentino to win. Traffic Express finished second. Leroy's Image third. All the News finished fourth. Then Gun Street finished fifth. Then 1:32 and 2.
Number 11, It's My Valentino, finally breaks through for the score in race 11 today under jockey Luis Castillo for trainer Angel Rodriguez and owners David Diamond and Marcy Brooks. Second 6, Traffic Express, well clear of 8, Leroy's Image, who finished third. 7, All the News, was fourth. The late pick 5, $1,083.75. Multiple winners in the Rainbow 6 triggers a return of $3,006.12. That means we'll have a carryover, which must go tomorrow, $105,852.71 in the carryover pool.
That's it for today. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Sunday for mandatory payouts.
Closing day. See you then.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.